It's not usual for political parties to come together on one platform, forgetting their rivalries and issue a political statement. It's even rare to see Mamata Banerjee, Rahul Gandhi, and Arvind Kejriwal come together, sit across the table, and discuss the common points of their politics. This is why tomorrow's meeting in Patna of opposition parties is an important political development that could give us a glimpse of what the battleground for 2024 could look like. Nitish Kumar, the Chief Minister of Bihar, is all set to host the first joint meeting of opposition parties. Heads of over 20 opposition parties are going to be in Patna tomorrow. Many of them will start arriving today itself, and we are told that Nitish Kumar has made extensive arrangements for all the VIP delegates. Now, the intent of the meeting is very clear. The opposition wants to put in place a strategy of one candidate per seat to counter every BJP candidate in as many seats as possible. Now, this is easier said than done because if you remember from 2014 to 2019, BJP's seats and vote share have only increased. So, what is going to happen in the meeting tomorrow? Will there be a common minimum program? Well, we are told that that is going to take some time, but there could be a common statement. There are a number of issues that opposition parties could be raising, from wrestlers' protests to social justice, to unemployment, to price rights, to Manipur violence, and to even the Delhi ordinance. A number of issues could be discussed, but the focus will be on federalism, protection of democratic and constitutional values, secularism, and most importantly, a strategy to counter the alleged misuse of investigating agencies across the country. Now, there are also some questions that are centered around this opposition meeting. First is, will the political parties push for one common face? Lok Sabha elections in this country have been increasingly getting personality driven. This is with also the emergence of someone like Narendra Modi. If you see in 2019, the BJP actually won 141 seats with more than 50% vote share. This was 70. This was across in the heartland, and this was 70% of the seats that it had contested. The BJP has presented, and in some ways established Narendra Modi as a leader, as a decisive leader with very high national security credentials and Hindutva credentials. It will not be easy for the opposition to counter this, and which is why some parties also feel that having a face to counter Narendra Modi would make it easier for them and would give them some sort of direction. But with stalwarts like Mallikarjun Kharge, Mamata Banerjee, Sharad Pawar, and even someone like Rahul Gandhi, it is not going to be easy for the opposition parties to pick one face. The second question is, of course, will there be a common minimum program? At some stage, definitely, but this is also not going to be easy for the opposition because if you see from issues of politics around Veer Savarkar to even the Delhi ordinance issue, in which the Congress is yet to make its position clear, the opposition has also been divided on a lot of matters. So these contradictions cannot be wished away. The third and important point here is, will regional parties cede space to the Congress easily? Now you see a lot of regional parties like Samajwadi Party, the Trinamool Congress, or even the Aam Aadmi Party have grown at the cost of the Congress for many years now. They have their own dedicated voters and vote banks, be it the Muslims in West Bengal and UP or the urban poor vote bank in Delhi. It will be interesting to see what kind of agreement happens between these parties if there is some sort of vote sharing that happens and if these regional parties will be able to cede space to the Congress. Now, Delhi and West Bengal are being seen as the most important challenges in the face of opposition unity. And TMC and Congress have not really had the most cordial relationship. If you see, there was a bypoll in Murshidabad some months ago where the Congress won its first MLA, but of course, in some days, the TMC also inducted the same MLA. So this has been a relationship of discord between the two parties. Aam Aadmi Party has not even managed to get the Congress leadership to hear out its position on Delhi ordinance. Samajwadi Party has also often talked about being regretful about its past alliance with the Congress. And the fourth and most important thing here is, will the Congress be able to give space to regional parties? After the Karnataka elections, the sentiment among many Congress party workers that it's only the Congress that can provide a national alternative to the BJP has only strengthened. Now, this is going to amplify further with the Congress in a direct fight against the BJP in states like Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan. But let's also remember that in 2019, in about 20 states and union territories, the Congress could not manage to win a single seat, and it was only in Kerala that the party managed to win seats in double digits. So a lot of questions here remain, and also the most important of it all, how will the parties counter this one problem that is being faced by all of them? How will they counter legal action or scrutiny of investigative agencies? Are they going to fight this legally? Are they going to fight this collectively? What is this platform going to be called? Because UPA is also old news. So a lot of questions here, and tomorrow's meeting could provide some answers to some of these questions, but more importantly, it could set the tone for the opposition's strategy for 2024.